All right. Well, welcome back to KingPittdawg Racing. I am Kevin, KingPittdawg, and we just ran a dry run and had some issues, so I've shut the music off by just basically turning all the all the tracks off. So I'm gonna see here how this goes here if it plays. It kept Kevin broadcast quality issues. So here we go. I'm going to let the announcers, again, I'm going to let the announcers do most everything, and I'll make comments here and there. All right, excellent. So we're going to go ahead and just advance right to this Green Bay game. I was doing kind of some learning there on that one. So this one I should know. We're going to run the same uniforms, because it said during my weekly management update thing that we were going to wear alternate. So we're going to run the alternate pants, color rush socks, and the black and the secondary shoes. There we go. There we go. And it worked this time. So, okay. And it's a Sunday night game. This was 2018. Hey, how's it going, Crab?
NVM.
So, it's kind of weird not having music. All right. Well, we'll see if it comes up here. Again, this is the 2018 Bears with Matt Nagy, who's still their coach for now. And then you can see some of the...
How are you?
I'm all right, man. I get some comparison here between our players. I think that's probably a lot higher now of a difference.
The oldest rivalry in the NFL on the first Sunday night of the year. It's the Coats. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It started in 1921, and now, 97 years later, it's edition number 197 of the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. I'll see you at halftime with a look back at some games from earlier today. But now we head to Lambeau. Standing by, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for...
I guess you're a Bills fan, grimacing face.
Packers get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
No, I'm a Bears fan. Unfortunately, sometimes, a lot of times.
And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
I meant to say Bears, not Bills.
No problem.
Both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go.
Whoa, must have some wind.
On EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this.
All right.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who grew up just outside of Cleveland on Lake Erie, Mitchell Trubisky.
Went through the typical growing pains that a rookie quarterback goes through in the NFL, and for critics who point to the fact they never threw more than one touchdown pass in a game, I think his supporters say, yeah, but he took care of the ball despite intense pressure on him all year long. Just 7 interceptions in 12 starts. I think he's going to continue to get better and better, especially with the new coaching staff in Chicago and the way he goes about his business.
All right, this is the view I usually use. I'm hoping I can get something open up there on the right. We're going to tighten up the O-line.
Now Trubisky on first down, rolling to his right.
Nice.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
I think my first pass in the other game was interception.
And a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
All right, that looks a lot better.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And A good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
All right, this is a much better start.
Burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
All right. I like to get out of the pocket. I always have been. I'm not a good pocket passer when I'm playing.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky.
Oh man, that didn't go where I wanted it to go.
It wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
All right, we got 3rd and 4.
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
We're at the 50. We can run 2 plays here. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we catch them off guard.
Down and 4 after that incompletion.
Ooh, that's not looking good. All right, we're going to audible out of that. I went to a play action again.
They go play action. Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get it down.
Great, now I lost my right tackle. Shoot. Oh, Kyle Long. We're temporarily substitute. I got to remember to go back and fix that. No, we are not punting. I'm going to go single back. I'm going to spread them out a little bit. Let's go for it. Power 0.
On their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hopefully this works.
They'll try and throw for it.
No.
Trubisky.
Shit, I thought I was running that. Wait.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, that was my mistake.
Able to get him for a loss of about
I misread that. I thought they were faking the passes there.
opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision making?
All
I
right.
think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something.
We're going to go
there.
a pretty base
They didn't
defense
get it.
here.
Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Rodgers now to throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is
Oh,
officially
man.
over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
We got to come after and make something happen here.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time.
Oh, we injured him too.
He was planted in the backfield. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back.
Well, it's just an arm thing. We'll see. He's trotting off, so he'll probably be a later return. They always had that kind of the same thing in the old ones. Now we're going back to a base. 3-4. Let's run a straight man.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
Oh man, where did he come from? Hit him, light him up.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here.
All right, let's see. They're running 2 tight end, 2 wides.
But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell
See if Keems can take up.
the entire week in practice, and it's paying off.
Oh, good play. Yeah, I just saw that at the last second.
It was a veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Who was close to him?
Well, they'll get the yardage, but
That has to be pre-programmed because...
They're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the
Okay, they're coming out big.
But you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
We're coming after him.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he
Got him.
Halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well.
Got him! Roquan Smith! Yeah, baby!
Winning will be a not full cuss in playing Madden.
Let's get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first
Oh, no
sack of the
problem.
season. Not just in the first game, but in the
Keep him out of the end zone here.
That's the way to get things kicked off.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
No good. I held him to a field goal. Look at that.
Back of the end zone, it's incomplete.
I'll be bugged, mate.
Give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Crosby puts it through, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
That's fielded in the end zone.
How do I kneel down? There we go. I guess I just sit there.
For the Bears last season, Charles, as they come out here, a 2-game improvement, but when you go from 3-13 to 5-11, not enough to save their coaching staff. So in comes 40-year-old Matt Nagy. He's the new head coach and seems to be bringing a new optimism with it.
Yeah, and you hate to put too much on the shoulders of not just a new head coach, but a second-year quarterback in Mitchell Trubisky. But this is the city of broad shoulders, and I think that he has them.
Oh, did he catch that? Yeah, that was kind of a prayer.
Similar to teams that really elevated with coaching changes. The Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions. The Los Angeles Rams last year. I think that can happen here in Chicago as well because of the structure they'll put in place for this quarterback.
Nope, I hit the wrong button. Dang it. See if I can switch out of that.
They will really work with this guy, and I think that this team has a chance to roll.
On first down, they run with Howard.
Oh, yeah. Power right through there, Jordan.
Down to about the 40. 8 yards on the pick.
Is he still in Philadelphia?
Second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ooh, that's looking good. That's a good setup.
This is Howard on second down.
Oh, man. That closed up in a hurry.
With a marker on the field as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
What's with all the legal blocking the backs? They had like 4 or 5 of them in the other game.
Still second down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Trubisky with the give to Howard.
Oh, yeah, we got 3. Come on, run through him.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all
Howard's not a juker, so I didn't want to try to stop. And
pick up there and a first.
we're moving the ball. That's good. That's good.
No trouble on this drive. What is it? 3 plays, 3 first downs.
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Linebacker Clay Matthews is still a handful in his 11th NFL season. 80 sacks, the most in Green Bay Packers history.
Wow, they don't have any of those guys. Maybe Perry.
By his moves from outside linebacker
King and Alexander still there.
Where he doesn't rush the passer quite as often.
Look at that hole.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Here's the first carry for Troy Cohen.
I didn't even realize it was Cohen. Oh, was that another freaking hold?
So let's see about the call.
Illegal block in the back.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Still 1st down.
All right, that changes the strategy a little bit. We'll go single back. And let's go with some play action. Maybe we can just hit, check it down if we need to Cohen. I think Cohen's in there, right? Nope, Howard. Howard was not a good pass catcher.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Damn it! I was throwing it, but he wasn't throwing it. I hit the button twice. Jiminy Christmas, what the hell happened here? What the hell's going on around here?
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Play action. Now Trubisky. Rolling to his left.
Oh, damn.
It's incomplete.
Shoot. I thought I had him. I saw him open up there for a second.
Expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways.
All right, well.
You know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
Oh, that looks like I got a guy holding.
Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And a shot
I should have stopped. I thought he was going to get sacked.
successful.
All right, well, it is what it is.
I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play
The NFL couldn't let the Bears get a score against the Packers, huh? All right, let's see what we can do here. This will be my first real long field goal attempt. Oh, that's probably not going to make it. Well, maybe.
And Parkey's kick
It is.
good.
Well,
And that will tie us at 3-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
boom, baby. Boom, as Madden would say. You know, he just got that out there. Yeah.
The Packers making their
Brett Favre.
way out as we look back the
Oh, you know, Aaron Rodgers.
Everybody foresaw how things would play out. Heavy favorites in the NFC North, but the injury to Aaron Rodgers that cost him more
All
than
right,
half the
they're coming out
season
pretty base
also too
offense
much
here.
to
We're going to come out our base defense. We're going to run straight up man. Cover 2. I'm gonna not usually press, but I don't want to press here. I want to keep it pretty tight. But we're going to tighten up the line.
Especially on the defensive side of the ball. You'll see a severe shakeup there. But the best thing for them, Aaron Rodgers, still in a Green Bay uniform. 16
All right, we got to go nickel.
always makes
Match
Green
up.
Bay a contender for a Super Bowl crown.
Let's go double A gap. Let's go cover 1.
Ball on the 30. They'll
Who's
come
that
up
move
with
back
a
into
2nd
coverage?
and
That moved.
5.
Okay, yeah, that moves Trevathan into coverage. All right. Now we're going to press him.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Come on, Eddie Goldman.
Screen. This is Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31.
Oh, he
Only one, and now you're
slowed that play up. So good job by
I know it was a
one of my
game,
favorite Seminoles.
You have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Oh, man, I did it again.
And Adams has it. Good play.
That was my mistake.
And all the way down.
I was still playing my defender and I switched the
A big
I
play
switched
there.
the,
Rodgers to Adams.
the player.
45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
All right, base, back to base. I think I'm going to bring in. Yeah, we're going to bring some. We're going to bring some heat this time.
Again on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Williams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
All right, 3rd and long.
Much from him running the football
See what they
here
bring
this
out
first
for
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen
coming out
much of
3
him
wide. We're going to go.
offensively.
I'm going to go big nickel.
Well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working.
We're going to go
now,
straight up
they
man
turn to
here
6,
with cover
7,
1.
8, and maybe more later on.
Tighten it up. Press him.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Yeah, we got him. Great, nice job, Greg Floyd.
Yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So 1 quarter in the books here on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 3-all the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
All right, well, that was much better than the first game where it was 10-0.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers, You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis on
Oh,
right at guard,
Snickers.
second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football.
That was a
They are, however, facing a
Homer Simpson
fourth-down situation.
drool there. Yeah, that one's good. All right, so now we got to come down and match them up or take the lead.
So we're trading first down field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through.
Hopefully I can get it. I'd like to see it in Cohen's hand here. Let's see. Nope, Cunningham's got it. We're going to fake we're going right. Now we're going to go left. If I can get anywhere. Oh, I got a little bit. Not bad.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
All right.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Come on, get him, get. Yeah, there we go.
Get this one across the 35.
All right, getting some running game going here.
First down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a
And you know, when he wears them out and tackles earlier, he can run through them later on in the game. So that's cool. All right. Pardon me. Still getting over my cold I had.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, that's not looking pretty.
Play action. It's Trubisky sliding out of the pocket.
Got him. Oh, he didn't. Oh, it was too far out of bounds. Shoot. I got to figure out how to adjust these throws.
But couldn't connect. That was close to a big play. Just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried.
Come on, go. Got caught from behind that one. Yeah, I had a nice gap there. Nice hole. All right, so now let's go a little bit more aggressive.
The coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there.
I'm going to run a...
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again.
Come out at the gun.
Over the top.
Oh man, I'm running out of time here. We're going to have to just pick what we got.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep.
Ah, damn it. Threw that a little too far in front of him. I should have took control of him earlier. That was a bigger dude.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
258.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now he'll escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I think he got 1 yard. Nope. Oh, they counted as a sack. Huh.
Sack of the night. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez.
That catcher just a few yards there. Okay, 3rd and medium, I guess you'd say. Well, let's see what we can do. See what they come out with. We'll try to match them up. They might come out. No, they're coming out 4 or 3 wides. All right, let's go nickel 2-4-5. Let's go Tampa 2. We're going to run them tight. Tighten up the O-line, tighten up the
To
DBs.
stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Oh, stuffed him. Nice job.
That's Graham. And he's able to take this one up to the 30.
Ah, Hicks is injured. Shoot.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. This will be fielded at the 17. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bears.
All right, let's see if we can come down and make a nice drive here.
Howard and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well.
What do we got here?
More points up.
Illegal block in the back.
Seriously, that's like the fourth one already. That's the second one on Burton. All right, you know. Crap, son of a bitch. All right. I hit the wrong button. Let's see if I can switch into that. This will work. I'm not playing man.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, nice.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Single high safety. It looks like they're pushing the A-gap. See if they pull him.
Off the play fake.
Nope.
Look to throw. Steps away.
Oh, god damn it. It just didn't get there fast enough.
And it's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick.
Gosh darn it, I said.
43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah,
All right, you got to come after him.
Compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on.
They're probably going to run it.
So here in the second.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Come on, pull that ball out of there. Come on.
Carve out about 6 there. Down to the 30.
Where's Peanut when you need him?
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll go down at the 28.
Dang, damn it.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On the counter, here's Williams. And that play
I'm down Hicks, so I got to really kind of adjust.
Belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
He just threw that one away. Hopefully there's a hold there. Roughing? I didn't even close to him. Are you freaking kidding me?
Roughing the passer defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know
Kiss my
there's
ass.
a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
319.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
319.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And they get to him.
They need a turnover.
He stopped right around the 13. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, he got him. Oh, man. Dagnabbit.
Touchdown.
Bloody hell.
Devontae Adams from 13 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Crosby connects on the...
All right, well, you know, at this time in the last game, I was 28 points down or something stupid like that. So being 10 down is not bad, and hopefully I can get down and make something happen here. All right, Cunningham's getting it. There we go.
Now the return man, this is Benny Cunningham. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
All right, let's come out with some pretty basic stuff.
The Bears offense making their way back out there. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively.
I didn't quite run that right. I got too close to my lineman there.
Get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from
All right, so
some of these runs now, they may pop
let's see what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And incomplete there.
I got lucky there. I forget that the throwaway is on the R3. But I probably would have got a grounding there, so I just had to kind of fling it up there. They were coming at me.
About every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
All right, I like that one.
The Bears on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
What are they doing with that? Moving that safety up there. Oh, man, I got nothing.
Pressure, and down he goes. Clay Matthews.
Dagnabbit.
He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We're going to boot the shit out of this one.
Quickly, Charles, what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
Booted that sucker. Oh, that one, shoot.
Zero accountability, a sack resulted.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field.
All right, we got to pick them this time. Okay, they're coming out base.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown.
Let's go even, split up. We got to bring some pressure here. We got to get some pressure on Rodgers here. Can't let him sit there and wait all day.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Illegal block in the back.
Oh, finally, something on them. All right, well, that's going to make us, I'm going to bring out a pretty base nickel. I think we're going to just back off and play man here. They're out in trips.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ah, come on. There's a hold, I think. I guess they're trying to make it even. Another one.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled.
I'll take it.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing is Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
All right, so we got 2nd and 13. See what we'll try to see if we can match up here. They're coming out pretty base. I'm going to stay in nickel, but we're going to blitz them.
But still good yardage. Williams.
Yeah, there we go. Now that put him back.
14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards.
I got to watch the time here after this.
Third down.
See what they got up their sleeve here for this. I'm going to come out and run a pretty DB heavy no matter what here on this.
Standing by in Orlando, he'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well.
They're coming out pretty base. I'm going to keep this nickel.
Here in week 1. The Packers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Good.
Down he'll go at the 25.
All right, we're getting the ball back here.
First of their timeouts. So as they take
2-minute drill.
We step aside.
All right. What are we going to have up our sleeve here?
Had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Take it in at the 22. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
All right. We've been running the ball, so let's see.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. That's caught. I thought I should have stopped there, but I saw Matthews coming.
Give him a gain of 38.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Lock in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Tackle made there by Nick Perry. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense.
Lock in.
On second down, here's Trubisky.
Ah, I threw it, but he didn't throw it. Oh, are you kidding me?
To get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Fudge.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long.
You know, that was I was trying to throw it, so I wonder if that was. I don't see any challenge, and you can't challenge, so under 2 minutes. All right. Well, we got 3rd and 20. I don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defense.
The Packers take a timeout. I guess we're putting another field goal on the board.
Here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume.
See if I can do this here. All right. Ah, it was blocked. Son of a bitch.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
All right, so they didn't get much there. I don't think they got anything there.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will find the open man as Jamon Moore. And able to get this.
Now they're going to have to hurry up here.
Before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end.
All right, keep ticking, clock. Keep ticking. Come on.
You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target.
And they're down inside, and they're going to get their field goal. Dagnabbit.
And they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
See if they come out and kick a field goal here. Or... Let me try to take a shot at the end zone. Nope, they're going to kick the field goal.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 44 yards out, left hash.
I can't believe in reality they wouldn't have taken a shot.
And the lead stretches. 16-3.
Well, I got one timeout. I can
Here in this first half, that's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals.
try to get something, maybe.
3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
I guess I got to bring it out.
At the goal line. gets a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky able to get away.
That's why you keep
Oh, we got a flag.
Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Illegal blocks in the backs. I could see holding, but this is ridiculous.
As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the visiting Falcons who were able to come away with the victory. The Falcons, with the best possible start to their season, a road victory in the opener. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. The Bills get out to a hot start as they get the road victory in their opener. And finally, on Monday night, a doubleheader to start the new year. The Jets and Lions in Matt Patricia's debut, followed by Rams-Raiders in the return of John Gruden to Oakland.
All right, I'm going to take
Our
a...
game has been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, well, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. I'm going to go through, when I come back, I'm going to go through like I did before, go through my, see who I've got injured and go through and reset my depth chart. So give us just a minute here. I'll be back in probably about less than 5 minutes, and we'll continue on and see if we can make up this 13-point gap and at least tie this and maybe take it to overtime. Hopefully win it. All right, I'll be back in a few. All right, I am back. And I still got to get my phone on the charger. It's not charged fully. So I'm going to leave it on the charger. And we're going to start our second half. My son is actually making me breakfast, so I may take a pause at the end of the third quarter. Just to finish that, or I may try to do it while I'm working here. All right, we got to go through the depth chart real quick. We've lost some players. Let's actually take a look at the injury report. There's Medical Center. All right, who do we lose? Leno is out for, actually he's actually playing, but I'm not putting him in. Massey is to be determined. Yikes, and Hicks, that's not good. Gabriel's out 4 weeks. Man, I have to pull some guys off the practice squad this week already. All right. All right, so what do we got here? That looks good. Howard's doing good. Cohen, Hunningham. Burton's doing okay. He's had a couple of penalties. I think I'm going to go away from running a fullback here in the second half a little bit more. Use that on first downs, maybe I form, weak, strong. All right, we got A-Rob, White, Miller, Bellamy, Sims, and Burton. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, actually, but that's okay. Tight ends. That's wide receiver. All right, so we're going to leave Leno at third in the line. Let's see, we got to go down. The guard is okay. I just really don't want to end up with Leno in there with that tear unless it's an absolute necessity. I could move Long out to tackle. Okay. So I have to make an adjustment if we go down to that route. We're going to be really weak on protection, though. I'm going to have to take that into account when I pick plays. Hicks is out, so we got to put... I'm just going to flip. Boy, I don't know. Bullard the right end. And Lynch is a line. He's got a 76. Let's move Lynch there. Okay, and then we're going to switch Nichols and Robinson Harris. Okay. All right, that gives me Lynch, which is a 76, as my end. That's okay. Lynch, I think, actually was an end anyway, eventually. All right, then we got Bullard on the other side. Floyd is actually the linebacker. I think I could be okay with Acho out there, so I'm going to actually bring... No, I don't want to move forward. We're going to leave Bullard there. Tackle, we got Goldman, Jenkins, and Nichols. Hicks, we're going to have to move out, so I'm going to move Harris in there. I think he was actually a... He actually ended up playing... Oh, shoot, I hit the wrong button. Dagnabbit. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's go. We got the right end figured out. Now, tackle. Goldman's my number one guy. And then Jenkins. Oh, funny, I work with the John Jenkins. They'll hold up inside there, but I think I'm going to put... We're going to have to move... Williams actually has a decent rating. I'm going to move him up. And then Robertson Harris is fine. Nichols is going to stay with the inner linebacker. Kwiatkowski. I got Lynch. We're going to switch Lynch and Acho. And then leave Trevathan and Smith where they need to be. And then we'll leave Floyd, middle linebacker. That should work. Yeah, I like my move to Kwiatkowski. Acho can be my backup. I'm going to move him also as my backup. And it is. Okay. Sometimes I always notice in the old Madden games, some of these guys would be not positioned, but they would have really high ratings under certain positions. So I would make those adjustments. All right, Jackson, we got this set nice. Amos is our man. All right, O'Donnell's been booming. I got to figure out how to slow those down. Kick returner. I think I'm going to bump that up. Let's switch them, because I need to make something happen with those guys. Gabriel's out. And we'll leave Cohen. And then I'm going to switch. Whoop. Yeah, we're going to switch. There we go. That's more what we need. Okay. Kyle Long is still my long snapper. Tariq Cohen. There's my third down running back. Power running back. Slot wide receiver. Alright, so now we got Hicks out of there. We know he's going to be out for a while. I need to move. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to do Kwiatkowski. I want to move him out. Move Acho in there. Alright. Alright, so another quick break here. Give me just a few minutes. I got to go grab something to drink. And then we'll start the second half. Actually, you know what? I'll let the highlights go here. Well, oh, it won't do them, huh? Okay, alright, well, we'll be right back. All right, well, here we go. Let's get back into the second half. See if we can make up for a few errors in the first half.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and
all right, let's see what we can do here.
Can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It gets it over the middle of Cobb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
At least they're always the call.
Still first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll make it a second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to be stopped up quickly.
All right. Going to bring up third and medium here.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Rodgers on third down.
Yeah.
Finds Jimmy Graham. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On the ground, this is Williams. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The Packers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try to run for it. Here's Will.
Oh, we got him.
Gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Ooh, Malaga is down.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
Wow, that was a terrible kick.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
I hit the wrong button there, obviously.
Yeah, those two.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the.
I finally got to 50% completion. Well, I'm actually over 50% because I got 2 of them completed to the other team, but hey.
Really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good.
We're just going to keep this 2 tight end stuff up here and see what we can do. Oh, this doesn't look good again. I'm going to cut it back here and see what happens. Didn't work.
This into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
All right.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
This might be 4 down territory here. All right, see what happens.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I don't know. I could have ran for that probably. I didn't.
Progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Rolling to his right. He may try and
he got it.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I made that one. I didn't have a lot of time to go through my plays I wanted. We're keeping the single back thing going on here. We'll run the power to the left.
Still in search of their first
You can always flip it.
touchdown of the game, but they're on the move.
No, it
First
looks like they're
and 10.
playing zone. Let's flip it and see what happens. Yeah, they pretty much kept the same. Probably should have audibled out of this. Here we go. That went nowhere.
Stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Illegal. Seriously. Every freaking drive.
Still first down.
All right, now we got to bring the something else out. Spread them out. Watch those safeties, what they're going to do. And here we go. I got room to run, room to run, room to run.
And he'll go
Yep.
down shy of 40 at the 41. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
So we got back most of what we lost on that penalty.
Downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 2nd down, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
I gotta remember, I'm not very good right now at controlling this. It's different than the old one I used to play.
Pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Lock in.
They go play action. Trubisky on the move to his left. Incomplete.
Should have thrown it earlier.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'll give it a shot.
Not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the score.
Hanging with them.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd.
Now I just got to be able to stop Rodgers here.
They inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter.
Oh, there we go.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Yeah, baby.
He will score.
Pick 6. Woohoo. Yeah. Now I'm right in the game.
6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after.
And that's good. We're within 3.
And that will
Boom, baby.
more off this lead.
All right, I'm taking a quick break. Run up and get something to drink. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Now we're kind of in the game. This is the first time I've been in a game on this. I don't even know what to do. All right.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He's going to bring this one out.
Yard deep.
That was a nice return.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32
Probably should have kicked it a little bit more to the left. Alrighty. And here we go. See how they come out. We'll match up. 1 TD, 1 pick. 3 wides. We're going to go nickel. Let's go double A gap. Let's overload since we got a nice open side here.
Pack up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Nice, nice. I was able to get my hands in there.
It's incomplete.
All right. Ah, crap. Kwiatkowski's down. Well, I got Acho. He was actually the starter. I changed that. So. All right. We got back on the 4 dime.
And have a chance to affect the pass.
I got to come after him.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
319.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Ah, he got it.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a 1st down.
Coming back to base. All right, we're going to come get him again.
Now, perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Base run.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And again, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34.
Ah, crap.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea. They were trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little.
All right, they're coming back out with 4. We're going to go dime.
Receiver ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down.
Oh, he got it to him. Dagnabbit. I just couldn't quite keep with him.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Damn, I just get close, and then they're pushing for the end zone again.
That's a tough situation for him, as I see it. The truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
See if they'll try to run another play here.
It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
All right, well, we're still hanging going into the fourth quarter
Sunday night. We'll return with more
at
after this
Lambeau.
break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they need.
Yeah, baby.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Nice.
Critical there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Lock in.
They'll begin the drive with Howard.
Yeah, got a little bit. Man, almost got outside there. Oh, wait, what do we got? Seriously. Half the distance to the goal. Oh, they're going to decline it. Ooh, that's interesting.
Stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
They run with Howard, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
I want to push my luck here.
Up there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Bears on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Yeah, baby. I wasn't even going to take a chance to throw that ball.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. They pitch out to Howard.
Oh, he got stuck behind my own guy there. Dagnabbit. And I probably got a hold. Son of a bitch.
What say you, Mr. Referee?
At least they would call it a hold. It's just, no, that's Trey Burton this time. This changes our options here. We go back to the gun. Eventually get a handle on what these plays are. I'm cutting it. Saw an opening and it closed up in a hurry there.
Right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But obviously they would have
Tyler Fackrell. Nice play there, bud.
Instead now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
All right, now let's see. We got Cohen in there. That's the one I want. All right, we'll see here.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky.
I got it to him too late. Now what? Oh, roughing the passer. All right. That's a 1st down. Thanks, Jair. Appreciate it, buddy.
That's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Moving the ball, moving the ball.
Backfield, go ahead and use it. And that's exactly what they've done on back-to-back plays here. Picked up big chunks of yardage, once in the air and once on the ground.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Lock in.
They go counter.
Yeah, I couldn't get away from Matthews. I should have went inside. That was a mistake. I thought my guy was going to seal him, but he didn't. All right, back to gun.
Loss of big yardage there. So the sense you're starting to get is that offensively things are starting to pile up against them, and they've got to find a way to stop that. Conversely, how about the great call by the defensive coordinator? He realized that he's got him on the run a little bit. That call was made to get upfield penetration by his defensive front to try and get into the gaps, get upfield into the backfield, and make a big play. I think that...
Now Trubisky lost the football.
Damn it. I should have backed up. I'm so afraid to... Son of a bitch.
Not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case,
what the heck happened here? Possession. How did that happen? Shoot.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He'll leave it for Cohen.
That's all right. That was screwed up from the get-go.
He makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense.
All right, we're going to boot the shit out of this one.
And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Definitely not what I wanted to do there.
They get ready to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Crap.
I'm guessing you'd say
I had my shot.
Key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Williams. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Bloody hell.
Burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The busy night continues for Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Rodgers,
oh, there's a hold. Ah.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Bloody hell.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Personal foul. Roughing
How
the
are you
passer,
kidding me?
Defense.
Motherfuck.
This close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
You gotta start taking some chances.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now they'll throw with
Huh,
Rodgers.
wide open. Dag nabbit. Well, I hung with them.
And the Packers add on to their lead. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh,
Well, no more running the ball.
just in general.
Kind of makes me one-dimensional here, so we'll have to see what we can come up with.
Decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Lock in.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky eluding the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Cohen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. They'll buy some time right.
Oh, come on, late hit out of bounds.
It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ooh, I think they might.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Being chased out left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. They go play action with Trubisky.
Ah, mother.
And that should do it. Picked up by
I thought he was open. I probably should have stopped when I was running. Dag nabbit. Well, that's the game.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
I should have stopped and thrown that. I had pressure and I didn't want to get sacked. One could have argued pass interference there.
Again, as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Man, I had a shot there. Ugh. Still irritated with myself.
Timeout, the defense back out onto the field. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
319.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up.
We'll see here.
Long.
258.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
Oh, you mother!
Wide open receiver complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big 3rd down.
Bunga bunga. Oh well.
28. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you gotta love the
I had a chance. Talk, my son showed up in here, so.
Stay in bounds, young man.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
258.
Now Williams. Williams loses the football.
Oh, yes!
The Bears have recovered the
Yeah! It's not over yet.
You're
not going to decline that. No way.
So they elect to decline it.
Why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10.
All right, we still got an outside shot here.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flush to his right. And his throw is...
That was supposed to be a throwaway, but it didn't seem to work right. All right. No, we're not dead yet. Let's see.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right.
Ah, just too weighted, too long to throw it.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On 3rd down, Trubisky escaping the pressure right.
Ah.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Lock in.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out.
I had a shot there. Had somebody throw open, and I didn't think he would get to the line. I should have just run verticals there and then adjusted.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
I got the ball back. I stripped it, did everything I needed to do. Defense has done their job. I just haven't been able to do my job as the...
Williams.
I'm going to rip that ball out.
Midfield and into Bear territory. 3 yards
Last time out.
there, and it'll be second down.
I don't think I can get the ball back. 40 and 40.
Prior to this upcoming second down play. So second down, and this defense certainly going to sell out to stop the run. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
All right, well, we can get the ball back, but it ain't going to be much time left.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The Packers on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it with Williams.
Oh, he got it.
He's got the
I missed him. Oh, they stuffed him and got him out of bounds. Maybe there's a hold. Maybe illegal block in the back. Yes.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Doesn't matter.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
See what they do here. If they'll actually punt it to me.
What can I add for you?
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
That one's going to go in the end zone.
And
all right.
He was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a
I didn't say anything, Alexa, dipshit.
Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out.
Alexa keeps trying to say something. I think it's because I said.
But they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, here. Can you guys hear in the background?
Kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Lock in, lock in.
Here's Trubisky. And that's going to wind
Oh, there's a flag and face mask.
we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Face mask.
Well, we got a shot at the end zone here.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
18, 18, 18.
All right, here we go.
Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line.
All right, we just got to go for the end zone here.
Took him a little too far. It's second down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter. And
All right, here we go.
Trubisky to throw.
Ah. Oh, they're saying that a fumble? Well, I think I hung with them pretty good. I've had my opportunities and just had typical Bears issues. That was fun, though. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you watch this on a replay, please leave me a comment. Let me know if you liked it. I apologize for my voice. I haven't been getting over a cold. But wanted to try this out. I wasn't going to, but I figured, well, you know what? I stream everything else. I might as well stream this. So, you know they're going to come out and kneel on it. So we'll just come down with a goal line. All set up for the kneel down, and this game was over. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Share if you haven't done that before. See if you can share my link. I am on Instagram as KevinP_KPD. Again, KevinP_KPD. And I have set this up kind of to move away from the KingPittdawg Racing and just be KingPittdawg or KingPittdawg Gaming. But right now, that's my main focus is Gran Turismo Sports. But I'm going to be running a few of these games and maybe get some through my season here while Gran Turismo's in off season here. And those who don't know, we are going to be running a charity race, and I'll wait till they stop talking here. They did good, 121 rush yards. I got 3 takeaways. So, yeah, I made a few mistakes on defense with buttons, so I think they need to let my players play. I get, desperate.
For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaughton. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
We got 24 rating. Woohoo! 12 of 28 for 174 yards, 42%. 3 INTs. 2 of those were button errors. So that's a problem I struggle with. Let's take a look at the scoring summary. Started off pretty good. We had at the end of the first quarter we were 3-3, and then they scored a bunch of points in the second quarter. And then again I had some errors and turned the ball over. Pretty clean first quarter though. Quarter 3, they came out and I got the field goal and had a pretty good defensive stand in third quarter, and then I had another turnover there in the fourth, down in the red zone. Should have kept running it. If looking back on what I was doing, I should have probably kept running it. I was running good, but there was a lot of penalty calls. I'm going to turn that slider down, I think. In the next game, there was a lot of penalty calls. I bumped it up to 60 from 50, and then put pretty much everything else even at 75, except for certain things that are difficult. And otherwise, the computer though I've got it outclassing me, so maybe I need to just make it even. I was so good at 07, the Hall of Fame edition that I had on PS2 that I had everything pretty much maxed. Because I completely dominated after my second season, I think, because my draft picks and stuff turned out excellent. And I had Fitzgerald, I had Anquan Bolden, I had Jason Witten, my quarterback was me, which I made a fake person up. And then I had defensive guys that were really good. Trying to think of who else did I have? My one guy I drafted was basically Matt Forte. I even made him number 22 just because he was basically the same guy, which was crazy because that was long before Matt Forte's time. And then I had a speed receiver that if I got it corner to even remotely bite on a double move, I could pretty much hit him every time. That was another one of my drafts, and I watched I did really a lot of homework. I got books, like notebooks of stuff I did for homework on my drafts and stuff. So I ended up, my average player on my team was like an 84, because I would, and then I would run all the practices and add team, but they would, they would gain as you played better and they played with other better people. They would gain and gain and gain, and I think my lowest rated player on my team was a 77. That was like my third string offensive lineman guy. And again, most of my linemen were draft people by the time I was done. But yeah, I think I did okay on this one. I appreciate everybody watching. Anybody have any, I really just, my biggest thing right now is my brain goes back to Madden 07 and all the controls, and you can probably see that a couple of times. And I've even said it. That was a flashback. Yeah, so I think all in all I did okay on this. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a coughing attack here, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll exit out of this, see what came up on the injury report, because that's part of running a franchise. You don't just go in and play. Let's see how we did. Let's see, we got 269 in total offense, which is pretty pathetic. We got 15 first downs. Look at total yards. They're exactly the same. So, turnovers wasn't nearly as bad as my practice game. So if you go below this on my, I had some problems with the first broadcast, and I was having problems, so I basically used that as a practice game and kind of a rehearsal. Yeah, I've got to figure out, I think I'm going to have to go back to some of my old ways of resetting my receivers and plays. I like to get out of the play screen. I like to get out of the play screen by 20 seconds, so you have plenty of time to read the defense, and kind of comes from Peyton Manning's school of thought there. He always wanted to be on the ball and make all the changes on the ball. So let's go back here and let's go through the... see, Williams ended up with 75 yards. I was doing a good job holding him. Howard with 66, but I couldn't really run him much in the fourth quarter. Trubisky had 38. Cohen had a run. Yeah, I got to figure out how to use Cohen more. I'll figure that out as I go through the season. And Cohen had 3 receptions. I did run a lot of fullback. Hey, all right, Vogues, yeah. I tried. It seemed like there was a lot of those Green Bay, Chicago penalties, in important parts of the game. I had a couple of good plays that were nullified because of, and if for some reason the system was calling blocks in the back, and they should just call it holding. But there was no defensive holdings, which is weird. But I'll probably turn that slider down. And again, I may just play a few games of this and just go ahead and break down and buy 22. I don't know. Fuller. It's not good when your cornerback is your leading tackler. Although Roquan had 4 or 5. 9 total sacks.
How do you like your PS5?
Oh, I love it. I love the PS5. I was a little afraid there wasn't going to be a lot of difference, but just the way that the screens look so much better, it's just crazy. All right. Well, I think that's it for this part of the game. Yeah, so I can go into while this is doing its thing here. Yeah, the PS5 is It's really amazing. I mean, just the pictures. You probably see it because I'm broadcasting in 1080p now, but these screens just look crazy good. So let's see, what do we got? I brought Leno back. I did not play him. We got 4 more weeks. Gabriel's 4 more weeks. Coward is 7 weeks. I'm going to have to bring somebody up from the practice squad. Kwiatkowski's 5. Shit. Hicks is 5 weeks. Crap. Man. Talk about being decimated in one game. Alright, well. Learn with me here because I have no idea how to do some of this in this particular game. But let's manage. Alright.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season.
Well, we know Zach Miller's career ended. He almost lost his leg after that injury. Alright, well, figure out how we do this here. Let's see. Oh, I think you go to practice squad. No, that's not it. That's my league.
What year Madden are you playing?
Alright, well that was thoroughly disgusting. Alright, let's see. Depth chart. I think we gotta go, let's see. Up. Practice squad. Alright. So what do we got on the... We could bring Wims up. I think Wims was one the Bears actually played for the Bears. Select player. Now what do I do? It didn't work. I don't know. I'll figure it out here. Let's see. I got... Is this before they had the IR designated to return? If that's the case, I'm going to be kind of stuck here. Let's try and see if it does me do something in here. Seven weeks. That's going to take me almost halfway through the season. What is it? View the player card. It's going to give me an option in here, I think. No, I don't see that option. I think they added that in 2020. I thought they had that before that, though. Although this is technically 2018 in this game. So I need a tackle, for sure, that I need to bring up. So how do I do that? Yeah, Coward's 7 weeks, and he's not a... Boy, I don't see anywhere... So what do we got? During preseason, there was a place... And bear with me, people, as I try to find this out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we got halfback. Hey, Demir Bird. '73. Oh, this ends. Not tackles. Whoa! Isn't that the Packers kicker now? Or cooker? What do we got? Not a lot of high ratings here in the tackle department. That's pretty much where I'm at with what I got. Sometimes guards, if you can assign a higher level one, they're pretty flexible. Boy, no, nothing. Hmm. Alright, so I just signed Jameer Bird. Now what we need to do is... I suppose I could probably transfer the week. Specialist, huh? Wait, what's this? Hang on, I missed something there. All right, let's advance the week. What's my notification up there? Well, look at that. All right, let's go ahead and go to next week.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
All right, let's check on our status now. Where's my things to do thing? Now we can put Leno back, I think. Yeah, there we go. All right, so then that's going to put Leno back to where he needs to be. And let's see. Let's just go down through the whole list now that we've got the whole week through. There we go. Okay. That's practice squad. All right. I think how many people we got on there used to be a screen. I used to like it because it showed everybody and you could just arrange it. But I don't see that now. This is the depth chart. It used to be like the roster. So what's Bird? Bird's a 73. I'm going to move him up front of Bellamy. Let's switch him with Bellamy. And how tall is Bird? He's 5'9". Yeah, so he's my height. 180, tiny little thing. Bellamy's got some height. Let's move Shaheen there. Actually, you know what? No, why won't it let me move? Well, that's all it's going to give me. It's going to give me tight ends as receivers. Okay. What's the speed? Burton's pretty fast. We'll put him in there. I'm going to have 6 receivers in there. All right. Tight end is good. Left tackle now. Leno's back where he should be. Which I think he moved to right tackle last year, didn't he? What I might do is move. I think I'm going to make a couple of moves here. I want to see how they show up on the chart. So let's go to left guard. Daniels is a good left guard. 76 overall. Morgan is my backup. That's okay. We got White here. We know Grasu is out, so I can put Daniels in there. He's a 75. Right guard, I think I'm actually going to... Just because I'm worried with Massey being out. I might move Long to... Let's see what he comes up with. I'm going to have to... Let's just flip these two. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I'm on the wrong side. It's kind of hard to... Let's move switch right now. Alright, let's go to right tackle. Kansas is 67. So I think I'm going to... Let's see where... Yeah, Kyle Long's a 79. I'm going to move him to tackle. Because I know he actually played. .309, 300, 309. Okay. So now we've moved Long as a starting right tackle. He's 6'6", 320. And guard, kind of weak on guard there though. I think it's kind of a weak on the guard, but I'm going to leave Watford there. What do I got for left guard backup? Oh, there's no good way. I know White here is actually playing guard now, but Daniels played center for a year. I think he's best suited. If I had one that would... I'm just going to leave it as it is, I think. I'm just going to have to deal with being weak on the right guard position. What's his awareness? 50. He's got a 76 awareness, so I would prefer him in there than the Morgan guy, even though the Morgan guy may be more talented somewhere. I'm not really seeing it. Strength, a little bit more strength. Run block, pass. Well, he's a little better run blocker, but Watford's pretty even. I'm going to leave him as my guard, move long to tackle. I'd rather have better protection on the outside. I think that would work better. So, okay. And then now, who else is injured? Akeem Hicks is injured. So, gosh, he's my best lineman, too. I think what we're going to have to... And I also got Kwiatkowski injured, so... Now how I've shuffled all that, crap. Boy, that's really a weak number there. Did I put one on the... No, I didn't put a good one on the... So, alright, let's see what we got for right end. Bullard, Williams. Oh, I don't know, I'm pretty weak up there. I'm going to leave Robertson as the backup, but I think I might move Nick Williams into the interior line. Let's see. Yeah, he's a little better interior lineman. So what I'm going to have to do is, since I don't have... I think I'm going to move Acho. Move Acho back to his starting position on the left outside linebacker and move Lynch to an interior lineman by default. It's pretty weak. I don't have a lot of depth. Crap. But it really sucked losing a Kwiatkowski. Oh, geez, he's a 62. Holy crap. That's my best backup. Maybe I'll leave Acho as a Leonard Floyd. We're going to have to put Irving. Doesn't figure. I cut Anderson because I had plenty of depth at middle linebacker. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a lot of options here, so we're just going to leave this set up like it is. I'm going to make Lynch my linebacker. I think I'm going to move Nichols inside, or Bullard. We're going to keep Sam Acho kind of rotating all over. But I guess I can put Nick Williams back on. Still a weak spot there, right end. Bullard. Does he make a good tackle? 74. Yeah, you know what? I'm moving him in. I'm going to put Acho as my starting. I think I got this right now. Let's see. Lynch is starting, so I can't leave him. I'm going to leave. So I got Floyd, Trevathan and Smith, and Acho. And then Lynch I moved into the interior. Bullard. Lynch on the left end, okay. So Acho could actually move to middle linebacker. Oh, he's way down the list there. So, oh no, he is. I got him first as left outside linebacker. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to go with that, I guess, because I moved Lynch inside to the end. So, okay, I think we're okay. I don't have any injuries back there. Kicker's good. Punter's good. Punt returner. I'm going to make this permanent flip. I want Demir Bird up there instead of Jackson. I don't want to get Jackson to get injured out there. All right, I think I got everything adjusted. Hopefully, I don't have any injuries this week. I did sign Demir Bird. I think I'm going to go check the free agencies. Where's my roster? Does it tell me anywhere? Oh, I got 53 of 53 players, so okay. Oh, this is going through each player, huh? All right there, Mr. Trubisky. Giving you a captain. Captain C there, buddy. All right. How do I go to the next player? Oh, I guess you got to go back out. Why does it default and get you put your... Alright. Well, I don't think I can do much else with this. Alright, well, a lot of green on offense there. How do you switch it to defense? Oh, here it is right here. Defense. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. I should have done earlier. You got a B, B minus. Line is a little weak. Bullard, Acho, Goldman, Jenkins. I was going to move Bullard in, didn't it, wasn't I? I just leaned down and... Slot cornerback, rush. Oh, rush left end. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Rush defensive tackle. Okay. Oops, sorry, I thought I muted that. Null is actually a fullback, more than a halfback. Gentry, he's playing for somebody. That just it all of a sudden became. So I can release the player. Oh, there's how you sign him from the practice squad. Okay. So if I wanted to do that, I'd sign him from the practice squad. My highest rated one is Bourne, the wide receiver. I wonder if these guys, if anything happens to them. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see how this all works because, this is so much different than I thought the '07 edition with the Hall of Fame edition, John Madden Hall of Fame edition, which I have. I thought it was really, really advanced for because I had the one before I had it was '04, '05. And that was really good, and the franchise mode was awesome. So, looks pretty good here. No, I don't want to quit franchise mode. We managed everything. Looks like we got everything. Let's take a look at the league news. So the Lions won, huh? So my upcoming schedule, Seahawks at the Cardinals. So we got a home game, then we go at the Cardinals and at home against the Buccaneers. All right, well, I think that's going to be it then. I think we've done everything I could show people how to do. I want to thank everybody for watching. Been a learning experience for me on this one. I'll keep trying to share what I've learned and hopefully help somebody out. Appreciate a couple of people came on and made some comments. Appreciate that. And make sure you subscribe, like the video, and then so we'll be splitting this up a little bit more Madden here, like I said, with Gran Turismo Sport, the FIA season being on off season until probably into February. It looks like I think it was February 2nd. So maybe I can fit a whole season in here. We'll see. See, maybe I can make the playoffs. Playoffs? What was that? Jim Mora? Alright, well that's it for this one. Thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate everybody coming on. Appreciate any feedback too. I really do need some feedback if people would like watching this. Especially if you're watching it on a replay. Those who don't know me, everything I do is pretty much live, so I don't do editing. I don't have any way to edit really. So I'm on here, and we're usually on GT Sport. That's why it's KingPittdawg Racing. But I run for Toyota on there and USA. I'm in the Midwest of the USA, just outside of Belvidere, Illinois, home of the Jeep Cherokee, where the Jeep Cherokee is manufactured. Belvidere Assembly for now Stellantis. It used to be FCA. Then before that, it was Chrysler LLC and Daimler-Benz and Chrysler Corporation. So I don't know what else about me. Those who don't know, Belvidere is about 70 miles roughly west-northwest of Chicago. So not too far from the Windy City, hence is why I'm a default Bears fan and a Packer hater. Even though I will admit the Packers are a very good team. They have, obviously with Aaron Rodgers, they have a little bit of an advantage on people. So, but that's it for this one. We'll talk to you next time. Until then, KingPittdawg out.